Vac and Vinnie, the only podcast where you have no idea when the next episode is coming.
They say the key is consistency, and we threw that out the window.
We said, fuck that. We're not
Fuck
doing that
that.
shit. Yeah, we got nobody helping us, Vac. It's just you and I, and we are a bunch of technological dolts.
That's right.
It took us. How long did it take us? How long did it take us to log on to this thing and get this thing going today?
About an hour.
About an hour.
About an hour.
Emailing back and forth. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? How does this work?
Yeah. But of course, I'm surrounded by mountains here in Alaska, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. But
it
so
could
be it. We're here now.
We're here now, and we are so glad you're here too. We got a great show for you. I got a bit that I'm gonna do tomorrow night, Vac, and
all right.
Hopefully they're gonna tape it, and we'll get a look at that for its first time on stage. This is a bit that I came up with very recently, and never been on stage, but I've been working it out, banging it around my head. I even wrote out a little bit of it, and to me, it feels like an opening joke, Vac. It feels like the first thing that I say to an audience, after, hey, thanks for having me, or whatever,
No,
so
can I just say one quick thing? One quick thing. We do the viewer highlight.
Yeah.
People that, we get nice emails and we'll read them every once in a while. It's only fair.
Yeah.
Because this is fly or die. I don't know if you saw this. We got an email, a little comment, and I couldn't get their name. Yeah. I don't know how, it's some weird thing. But it said, I don't know if you saw this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Go ahead.
All caps, exclamation point. I'll never get that time back. Thanks a lot, fellas. You suck. So I just figured. There it is.
Hey, that's great. Yeah. Hey, man. At least he listened to an episode, man. We got a download out of that.
We got a download out of it. Yeah. So let's get to your bit that you want to talk about, because I'm excited about this.
Hey, man, you know what? I'm glad you read that, Vac. I was debating whether I wanted to read it. I'm glad you did, because you know what? We did say, good or bad, we're gonna read it on the air.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Open book.
Yeah.
We're an open book.
That's it. You guys got a comment for us? We want to hear it. We really do. Thank you. Yeah. And to whoever you are out there, we'll try to do better.
We'll try our best.
Yeah. All right. So here it is. I think this feels like, to me, this would be a like an opening bit.
Okay.
Like something I would say right after the intro. Hey, blah, blah. Hey, thank you. I'm Vinnie Coppola. Okay, here it goes. People say the craziest things sometimes. Me and a friend of mine, we were walking into a funeral, and the guy goes, "Man, I am not good at this." What a dumb thing to say. Who's good at something like that? Are there guys strutting into the funeral parlor going, "Let's do this"? Your boy's about to shine up in here. This is my shit. Are there people like that out there? People say, they dumb things. People say dumb things like, I never know what to say in that kind of circumstance. No one knows what to say. That's a very rough time in someone's life. There is no magic word that's going to make them feel better. I just wanted to say to you, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and mic drop.
Drop the mic. I'm out.
Mic drop. I don't. And you know what? In the funeral procession, that's a weird custom. How did that start? Oh, did you hear about Bob? No, what happened? He died. We should have a parade.
Let's celebrate Bob.
Yeah, you see these funeral processions go by, and sometimes it can be very depressing. You're sitting there at the light, and it's taking forever, and you're just like, man, I do not have that many friends. I don't even think I know that many people.
Excuse me.
I don't even think I know that many people. Yeah. And there must be an open bar at that funeral because look at them all. I can't see that many people coming to my funeral. I imagine, someone is going to be sitting in the light and going, "Oh man, here comes their funeral. Oh, it's over, huh?" Must have been Vinnie Coppola, right? Must have been Vinnie Coppola who died.
Hey, did you hear Vinny
Who?
died? No, what happened?
Exactly.
I don't know, but there was only a short procession.
Yeah, right. There was nobody there. What do you think?
Okay, I really like it, and because you're going from nobody knows what to say, where the guy says I'm not good at these things. Like, who would be? Who out there has a funeral in their wheelhouse? Like, are they just waiting for somebody to die because that's where they shine? Like
a funeral in their warehouse. See, that's funny.
Like, are they, do they have like note cards going, oh yeah, I'm going to break this out? I mean, it's true. Nobody's good at that. It's awkward. What do you say? I'm so sorry. He's in a better place. Don't go hack. Like, that's he's in a better place now. How do you know that?
Yeah.
What if this guy had the best life ever?
Yeah.
I mean, we think we'd be in a better place. What if this guy had the best life ever? He's in a better place. How do you know that? You don't know that.
Yeah.
What if he's sitting there, and he sees the afterlife and he goes, fuck me. I loved it I was cruising along in a great car, broads, great house, a boat, making money left and right. I hardly had to work. And now this? I mean,
I'm floating around the ether.
I mean, like, what is this? I was humming along.
I was balling.
So what does this guy say that this is his thing? This is his wheelhouse.
I just see it as I see it as an act out, like, let's do this. He's like,
absolutely. I love it.
Let's do this. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. How you doing?
Is it really that he's good at funerals, or he thinks he's good at funerals?
Yeah.
Is he waiting for someone to die because, maybe he's not that popular with anybody, but when someone dies, he just got the whole funeral down.
I love who has a funeral in their wheelhouse. I love that. That's a great line. Yeah. Okay, that's going in, bro. That's going in. I love the what if this guy had the best life ever? How do you know he's in a better place?
How do you know that? You don't know what it's like.
That's a great angle, bro. And it's just that line. It's just that line. What do you think about the I never know what to say. There's no magic word. And then I pull out supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Like that's the line. Because in the song it says whenever you don't have anything to say, that's what you say.
Yeah,
that's why I chose that. No good.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is getting too in depth. It's like when there's a jazz song and they go into scat. Like people expect that in a jazz song.
Yeah.
Supercalifragilistic. Yeah. Like, what if I can just see the guy coming in, let's say going up to the widow and dead serious, just like saying, Bob was a great man. He was always so good to me at work. Instead, this guy goes, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And what if the widow goes, what if the widow goes, thank you, and hugs him, and you go, holy shit, he is good at funerals.
Oh yeah, holy shit!
Like he's really good. Like everybody else, she just shakes their hand and says thanks for coming. But this guy gets a hug. She stands up. She hugs him. I needed to hear that.
Yeah, I needed to hear.
She's
that.
like, I needed to hear that.
That's great.
What if that really is his wheelhouse? Like
that, dead serious, deadpan, as sober as I could do it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
And you just
that's the way. The more you commit to that seriousness, the funnier it'll be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she loves it.
Great.
What if it actually works?
Yeah.
She hugs him. I needed to hear that, Joey. I needed to hear that.
Yeah.
And he just turns and looks at you like, I told you. This is my thing.
This is my thing. I do this.
Like right? Everybody has a calling in life. Some of us find it at different stages of our lives, you know? Some people never quite find what their calling is and they die empty. But Joey figured out early that funerals were his wheelhouse. What if you find out that he actually goes to funerals and doesn't even know who it is?
Yeah.
Look, I don't know who you are. I don't know your beautiful wife, but let me just say, and what if it's something totally, I don't know if you want to keep saying supercalifragilistic, what if it's something else? What if he just whispers, what if it's a lyric to a song? You know, I never knew your wife. I don't know you, but I just want to say, you know, Mama said knock you out. So I'm going to knock you out. You know,
Mama sa, masakusa.
Yeah, exactly. And the husband goes, my God, you must have been sent from God. Thank you. I needed to hear that. What if that is his fucking wheelhouse?
See, that's a great way to tangent off on that. Is to what if this guy doesn't even just goes to funerals? That's his thing. See, that's a great tangent for that. If all this stuff works, then I want to extend it. I mean, like really killing. I want to extend it into a further bit. That's a great place to go with it.
So
the different things that he'd say.
Yeah,
Mama, you know, he just knock you out.
Like you find out he just goes to funerals because he knows that's his home, that's his place to be. He was meant for this.
That's where he shined.
He shines.
Yeah.
And it's the only place that he shines.
It's the only place he shines.
When you talk about the funeral procession, it's like, they always get the right of way, right? Funeral procession. They can go through the red lights, but why? Where's the guy? Where you going? What's the rush?
Where you going? What's
the rush? Why? I gotta go. I have a meeting. Come on, I gotta go. Have you ever jumped into a funeral procession?
I've jumped into one now.
Put on your headlights, you're like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't, but that thought came to me, like, what if you? Okay,
that's right there. That's funny right there. Jumped in. Have you ever jumped into a funeral procession? Have you ever?
You put your headlights on and you know you're wearing your gym clothes like that, but you sneak into the back with like everybody's like, who's this one guy at the gym clothes?
Yeah,
he's sneaking in. What if you? He's not in the funeral procession wearing gym clothes, and you're just driving by like, fuck you, I'm late, I gotta go. You know,
it just popped into my head. What is this guy? What is this guy with the dominoes thing on the top of his car?
Yeah. Is he really in that? But we don't want to say anything because what if he is? Like, oh yeah, maybe he's got a dominoes thing. Really, dude? You're in a funeral procession? Yeah. You're wearing your...
Hey man, this is hot pizza now.
Hot pizza now. Okay, so what if... Okay, you could do the thing about jumping into the funeral procession. You do the whole thing. For some reason, I see this guy's name is Joey. I don't know why, Joey. Joe, my buddy Joey.
Perfect.
Joey. Okay.
Yeah.
So you do the thing about jumping into funeral procession. What gives them the right? Where you going? Where you gonna go? The guy's not. You're not rushing up to the guy's dead. Where you going so fast? You all gotta go. You can't. You know what a funeral home is. You all gotta stay together. Okay. You ever jump into a funeral procession? Okay. You ever see someone jump in? You're at the red light. They go by. Really, the fucking Domino's guy? I'm supposed to believe he's in that funeral procession, but you don't want to say anything because what if he is? I mean, he's not, but what if he is?
Right.
What if you're sitting at a green light, funeral procession goes by, you're like, holy shit, that's Joey. Like, he jumped into this one. It's fucking Joey.
Joey.
For some reason, I see the guy named Joey, and you bring it around. Holy shit, that's Joey. He's in a funeral procession.
That's Joey. Holy shit, it's Joey.
Holy shit, it's Joey. What if he's changing. He's changing. Yeah. Like he saw the funeral procession. Oh shit, he's got his suit. It's in the car because he knows he's got to be ready. You know, he's got to be ready.
Yeah. Takes the Domino's thing off the top, back, throws it into the trunk. I'm here. I'm ready to make people feel better.
That's right. I love Joey. When things come around, you know?
Yeah.
And holy shit, because you talked about Joey. Now you're off Joey. Now you're on the funeral procession.
Yeah.
Where they got to go? They all got to. Really? They're not going to know what to do. If they know where the funeral home is. Come on. They know where the grave is. Come on. Come on. Really? You're in such a rush. You all got to go. He's not going to leave without you. He's dead. What you got? All right, you're waiting. Really? And then I think if you do think about it, if you ever jump into a funeral, you want to let you jump into the funeral procession, you put your headlights on, you're like, And I mean, you could say I know people that do that. And you're at the green light going, oh, come on, how many cars are in this thing? 20, 30, 40. And you go, holy shit, there's Joey. Fucking Joey's in the funeral procession. And he's changing.
He's changing.
Like he's putting his jacket on. He's got tie ready. The tie's already tied. Black tie. He's going to this funeral.
It's a clip on.
The clip on. I wonder what he's going to say to this one.
Boom.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's funny, but
I think I like that as a tangent. I like the way it comes back around. You get to mention Joey again. Like, oh, it's Joey.
Holy shit, Joey!
The guy that's good at the funerals. He just. You ever jumped into a funeral? Hey, I've seen it. It's Joey. That's good, buddy.
All right.
Listen, man, I got a show tomorrow night. I was told they were bringing professional taping equipment.
Nice.
If that happens, they promised me a copy of my set. It's kind of like a variety thing. There's a band playing. It's a parody band. It's a buddy of mine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Ben and Dave's mixtape. You got to look that up. They sing some funny songs, and they're going to have some comedian guests. I'm one of the comedian guests. It's going to be a great show. If they tape it, I will definitely do this bit. I feel like it should go up front, Vac. What do you think? Like right after the introduction. People say stupid things, man. It just feels that way. But even if I tape it, I'll bring it back to the podcast. Okay. What do you think about it going up first? I've never done it on stage before, but I feel like it belongs up front.
Well, I think that you're experienced enough to know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much time are you doing?
I think I'm just doing 15. There's like two other comics and Ben and Dave's mixtape, which is the band.
Okay. I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know if I've ever opened up with a new bit myself. Yeah. I don't think I've ever done that because this is a meaty bit. But I think you know yourself. Yeah. And I think you're excited about this. Plus, it's not brand new. We didn't just write it. We added to it.
Yeah. Yeah, we added to it.
So I'm a believer in, like, if you go through it and say it out loud, you have you have years of experience. You're not brand new in the business.
Yeah.
That you could probably roll that out early.
Yeah.
Do it for upfront. I don't see a problem with it.
I'm gonna listen. Yeah, I got some time tomorrow to plan my set. You know, I haven't done just 15 minutes in a long time.
Yeah.
So I was going to you know, I need to plan, you know, this. I'll play with it, but I think it feels like it can go up front.
Okay.
Either way, we will get a look at it.
Okay.
And see how it did its first time on stage. I'm excited about these lines. I may not go off on the tangent, but I'll play with this tomorrow before the show.
All right, cool.
But I'm definitely going to use some of these lines.
All right. I love it.
Thanks, Vac.
I love it, man.
Yeah. I got something else here, another bit that's not really a bit, or if you have something we can work on, something.
Here's what I was thinking. My my ex-wife was a hillbilly. I mean, she was a proud hillbilly. I couldn't call her redneck. She said you're not allowed to use that word. And her whole family, they were country folk. They were just Southern country folks, you know, and they were all brilliant. Like, I mean, brilliant. Like, not just
Really?
Smart for a hillbilly. I mean, fucking smart. And I remember going to a couple of their family gatherings, and you would hear them talking, you know, talk like this here and all that. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but man, don't let that fool you, because they were smart.
Really?
And I remember they made their own grain alcohol. Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Gale, the other chemist, when he would make the coffee?
On Breaking Bad?
Yeah. The other chemist, when they hired Gale, and that's when Walter White knew this guy's going to replace me. They're going to kill me, and they're going to replace me with this guy. Gale had this whole coffee thing set up in his lab, and it really impressed Walter White. But because a chemist was making the coffee. So it was the best coffee Walter ever had.
Right.
Because it was perfect. Everything, the temperature, the thing, the acidity, the holy what. I would imagine that's what they're like when they make their grain alcohol. It's like scientific. But I don't know if I have to go that route. I was thinking, and I'm really just thinking about it. It just smart hillbillies. Like brilliant hillbillies.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, like, what if you're with them at a party gathering? Hey man, you see that that NASCAR race, that whatever. Sure do. You know, that fuel mixture they got in that vehicle is not properly and just come out with something that you just go, huh? Like they know what they're talking about.
Right, yeah.
You know, I noticed the tread on that tire was about 1/8 shy of being full. If they had just changed that, but to make it like even where I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're sending a rocket. It's almost like Elon Musk talking about sending the Falcon 5 up.
Yeah.
You know, like if they could probably work for him.
Yeah.
No, Elon, I was looking at that rocket you got there, and I think the angle of the aperture with that, like that kind of shit, like they're that smart.
Yeah.
And I just don't know if I should if it's a quick thing, like.
Oh man, you could go on forever with that. The problem with that bit is, actually, it's not a problem. It's the difficulty of that bit is researching that type of jargon and then getting it down in your head so that you could spit it out with that kind of confidence in that accent. You're juggling right there, But dude, what a funny concept. That to me is hilarious. And if you could spit that jargon, boom, 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 with that kind of confidence in that accent, dude, they're just gonna laugh at, they're just gonna appreciate the bit and laugh at it. For one, it's funny, and two, it's clever. And the jargon is going to be confusing.
Yeah. It's almost like I got.
I was just going to say, you can do NASCAR's a great example. You can see, one of them be talking about the fuel and the mixture was wrong and the aperture, and the tread was, an eighth of an inch shy on the blah, blah, blah. And then you can do Elon Musk. Then you can do like a third one for whatever that is, I've been thinking about this theory of relativity. Now, I've been thinking about the anomaly of the black hole, and whatever, just something way out there. But if you can get the jargon down with that accent and just be able to spit it confidently, dude, that's hilarious.
I just have to maybe, as you say, research the jargon and maybe just find a way to link it. And I don't know if it's like with the grain alcohol. I'm like, this is the best grain alcohol I've ever had in my life. Hey, damn right it is.
Smooth.
What's that?
Smooth. It's smooth.
It's so
grain
smooth.
Alcohol is usually like,
Yeah. Yeah. It was delicious. I didn't want to drink anymore because I'm like, I can get hooked on this.
Yeah.
And they talked about the kegs and the proper wood and I'm like, dude, you lost me. I just know it tastes really good.
Yeah, it's just yummy. Don't even say it tastes good. It's yummy. I just know it's yummy.
That could be the punch.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
They're rolling out all these fancy words, and I got the temperature of maybe I got to find out, how do you make grain alcohol?
I think you just nailed it right there, Vac. I think you just nailed it. Like, they're coming up with the temperature and the ratio of the blah 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 to the blah blah blah, and then the time that the day. What do you think, Vac? Yeah, it's yummy.
I'm like yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy.
It's yummy. That could be the punchline.
That could be the punchline. Hey, you reminded me of a situation, Vac, that happened to me a long time ago. Before I even moved to LA, I had a problem with my Apple computer, and I didn't bring it to the Apple store. I brought it to one of those office places that repairs computers. It was like Staples or whatever. I don't know if you remember, if maybe it was Staples or the other one. What's the other one?
Office Depot?
Office Depot, that's it. It was one of those places. They used to repair computers back there, Apples and whatever. And never again. I'm just going to go to the Apple store from now on. But I go there to bring my computer, and the woman behind the desk, who was the computer fix-it person, had the thickest Appalachian accent I have ever heard. Like, this woman came down from the hills of Kentucky, and she's like, well, we'll just take a look at it, see what it is. I'll just open it up. And she starts talking all this shit. I'm like, I don't want to leave my computer with this woman. I did not trust her because of that accent. Yeah. I don't want her working on my computer. Now, if I was going to have her working on my car, that'd be all right, but I don't want her working on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's funny how the accent, if someone's smart, they're smart, This woman fixed my computer, but yeah, that just reminded me of that. Yeah. But I remember thinking, as she's talking and I'm explaining to her what the problem is, and she's real. Well, we'll just take a look at it. I'll tell you what, I can fix me a computer. I remember not trusting her, but no, you're this. I don't know if this has anything to do with your bit. it just reminded me of that situation. And I'm essentially backing you up on, there are people out there that are brilliant that just happen to talk, you know. I mean, I'm sure there's a genius engineer out there who goes, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Hey, forget about it. All right, I'm gonna take the T slide. I'm gonna make a little. You know.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, what does a Southern person think when they hear someone like me? You know, I'll fix your computer.
Yeah,
bang the motherfucker. Boom! Look, it's working. What the fuck? No charge. No charge.
I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna bang it. I'll bang it with a hammer. Forget about it. Yeah.
Okay, what do they think when they hear me talk?
Right. Yeah, I can't come down. I can't come down too hard on them. I know I sound kind of goofy to people.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna listen, Vac. I'm gonna do some research on different technological things, and see if I could come up with some jargon for you, and just email it to you, and just
okay. You
know. But I'm telling you, man, a sentence or two will sell it. A sentence or two, man. But if you want to go on and on, I mean,
what if I did do like a computer repair instead of NASCAR?
Yeah.
Would that like I could say, maybe her cousin was just an absolute computer freak, I'm like, what I heard you got what's about, bring it over. I'm like, oh shit, really? She goes, just take it to him. He's good. Clevis is good. I'm like, Clevis? You actually Clevis is good. Like I can make it like it's her relative, because I want it to be her family. And that's true, man. They were fucking brilliant. So I mean, super smart, and they make grain alcohol. Like maybe I could make it like, I want it to be a thing where it's the grain alcohol, which you would expect maybe Hillbillies to make, but it was unbelievably good. And I go, wow, maybe I could roll that out. Well, if you get the temperature in the oak, I got to find out a little bit about maybe how to make grain alcohol. Yeah. Got to be just right, and then you get that. The temperature and the angle of the sun matters too. Most people don't know. What I want to make it as technical as possible, even if it's bullshit.
Like dew point. You got to make sure that the dew point is, it sounds like something that the dew point and the acidity of the blah blah blah.
Right. It isn't just put the shit in a barrel and shake it up.
Yeah. Right.
And then maybe go, oh wow, these people are smart. She goes, you should ask Cletus to look at your laptop. Like, Cletus? I mean, he makes good grain alcohol, but no, he's a computer wizard. He's a wizard.
He built 4 computers.
He built 4 computers for NASA. What?
He built 4 computers from the ground up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's All right, Cletus.
You say your video times out after you insert the DVD. Well, I'll tell you what's going on there. You got the blah 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 with the then you got to adjust. Is that going to be expensive? No, man. Get me a Phillips head.
Get me a Phillips head. I need a shot of grain.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like that's the whole thing. Like he would say, that ain't no problem. He just did. Here you go. How did you do that? No, it's all right. How much are you? What? I don't charge family.
Yeah. No charge family. Yeah.
I don't charge family.
Make me a mess of biscuits. We'll call it square.
make me a mess of biscuits.
We'll call it square.
We'll call it square. That's great. All right. If you come up with any of the jargon, definitely let me know, because I'm going to try to look up stuff too. Like, I want it to sound legit, but definitely over everybody's head a little bit, because it would be over mine.
Yeah. Vac, I'm telling you, this is a hilarious bit. And if you do that jargon in that accent with just boom, boom, and it comes ripping out of your mouth like that, I mean, just a sentence or two. But if you go on for like 3 or 4, you're getting an applause break. This is an applause break bit.
Okay.
This is funny, bro. This is funny.
Yeah, but you're right, though. The jargon is key.
The jargon is key.
All right.
And little things like I said, a mess of biscuits, we'll call it square. You know, if you could come up with little things vernacular from that that they use in the South a lot. This powerful.
Okay.
Powerful. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited about that one. I'm excited.
All right. Me too. And I just want to get it out there, but I really want to get that. Well, you got to get the dew point when the temperature has got to be a perfect match the time, so that the alcohol level of the grain comes in and it ferments for just a long enough time that you can get a thing in there. And then when you see the color of the thing, it's got to be just right, just to put a little humidity in that oak barrel. But I want it to really sound technical.
Absolutely. If the sun's coming out of the east and it's 65 degrees, you had to adjust the acidity with just a drop of blah blah blah. And if you don't do that, then it's going to affect the blah. You know.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. But what do you think? Yeah, it's yummy.
What do you think about that? I'm like, it's yummy.
Yeah, it's yummy. Yeah.
So I go to her, honey, man, your relatives, you're right, they're freaking smart. Your cousin told me, your uncle told me how he made this gray nuts. I've never tasted anything like that. I told you they were smart. You should have Cletus look at your laptop. I go, Cletus?
Yeah.
Serious, Cletus? Yeah. He builds computers from scratch.
Cletus, the one with 4 teeth. Yeah. The one with yeah.
And then he go, did you say computers? You got something wrong with your computer? Yeah, it's not doing it. Bring it over. I'll fix it.
Bring it over. I got you.
I got you.
Yeah. I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, buddy. I love it.
Okay. Bring it over. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm going to write it down just like that. I got you.
Yeah. I got you.
Bring it over. I got you. It'll give me something to do in between. I'll fix your computer. It'll give me something to do in between my rocket fuel analysis project
and my animal husbandry.
Okay.
What?
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, that could be good. It'll give me something to do in between my my rocket fuel analysis for NASA or something like that, and my something with like something different, even like biology, like
or something hillbilly-ish, like and my coon hunting.
Okay, that could be. All right.
Yeah. Excuse me.
All right, cool. All right, I think I got enough to work with, and I got to look up. Got to look up some of the jargon.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Cool, man. All right.
That can be, I'm good. And the NASCAR, the NASCAR thing easily, like how do you fix a carburetor? And just you can just grab some of that stuff out, and then you can look up how to make moonshine or a recipe of that, and then just pick words like acidity and dew point and blah blah blah, and that's those words, Yeah. Funny stuff, Vac. Funny stuff.
Thank you, Vinny.
Yeah. And thank you for these lines, my brother.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Cool.
All right,
man. Hey, great episode, brother. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And thank you. Yeah, and thank you guys for listening. We are so happy that you are stuck with us.
Appreciate it.
Yes, please leave us a review, good or bad. We'll read it.
We'll read it.
And please subscribe if you haven't yet. That really helps our visibility. Thanks again, Vac.
All right, buddy.
Great show, brother.
Thanks, Vinny. You too, man. I appreciate it.
See you online, my friend.
Ciao.